Hello, my crafty friends. I'm doing a little review today, and this is something that I ordered from Tick Creek Farm on Etsy. And no, they do not sell ticks. They sell, I think they sell some fleece. They have sheep, but what I bought was a Diz, and this is, I think, one of their sheeps. I think he said Gulf Coast native, but I'm not positive because I don't have it in front of me. But they package the Diz in a little bit of fleece, which I think is very sweet. And he added this. He said he's thinking about either adding these or selling them, and he wanted my opinion on it. So I told him I would give him my opinion. And first of all, the Diz is gorgeous. It's just truly beautiful. I love it. And he makes them with 2, 3, 4, or 5 holes, whatever you request. And I requested 4. So they're custom made for you. And this is a little thing to pull your yarn through to get it started. And, you know, some of these bigger holes, you know, you can do it. It's not that hard. But the little bitty one's very difficult. So he made it where it'll go through that little one real easy, and you just kind of pull it, you know, get it in the wool and pull it through, and then you can set that aside, and it works great, by the way. And then you can yeah, oops, I went a little too far. And so what you're going to do is Diz off roving. This is probably the most difficult bat I have, or piece of a bat that I have to Diz from, and so I decided to use it, and it's working great. Look how pretty that is. Except I pulled a little too far that time, but that's all me. It's not the Diz. Anyway, that's pulling great. Let's pull that off, and let's throw that away over here, and let's go ahead and do through the biggest hole. So, you know, which, like I said, you don't necessarily need it for the big hole, but and you can see I'm pulling. Like I said, this is not an easy one to Diz off of. You can Diz a pretty big amount of fiber through this big hole. And I chose bad fiber to work with because I figured if there's ever a test, it would be with not so great fiber. But the Diz is working great. And even though this is really tiny, it works fine to use for the big hole too. So I think it's very cute. I like that there's a little bit of a hand spun, and not even really spun, kind of probably finger spun yarn attached to the end of it from one of their sheep and a little bead. I think it's very cute, and I think it's a great addition when you buy a Diz. I've always wanted a Diz threader, but I've never bought one because they're expensive, and this one wouldn't be as expensive to make as some of them, and so I think he could still make a little bit money selling these. Or just raise the price of his Diz a little bit and include one for free, either way. But I'm happy to have it, and it works great with the Diz, and it looks beautiful with it. And I like that it's some of his sheep's wool that's the handle. So I say thumbs up, go for it. Anyway, and I'll say once again, Tick Creek Farm on Etsy. He was very fast getting it to me, and if you want a Diz, this one is beautiful. It was $6.60, and then I had to pay tax. So I don't remember exactly what it cost, but it's gorgeous, and I love it. It's my first professional Diz. I'm happy to have it. So thank you. And I need to check one thing. Well, I was checking because I thought he had his name on this receipt, but he doesn't. I think his name's Jacob, but I'm not positive. But anyway, I think this is a great addition to a beautiful Diz. And any of you who want one, this is, I would recommend it. I surely would. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.